Okay. What's up, buddies? Welcome back to another episode of the 2-hour-a-day Poor Man Road to Glory. We have, as always, quite a few things to grind through today. The chase for Fuddies, Vinny, and of course the 98 Dino Craft continues. We've got a new set of rivals to enjoy. I don't even think we got our 8 wins last week, just purely because I ran out of time and was enjoying the menu grind far too much. But if and when we get good pack pulls, we will be dipping into rivals. I need to get, I think, 10 assists with an Englishman and 8 goals with a Frenchman for something like 600 or 900 XP added or extra. So we got to try and do that as well, because that will get us closer and closer to Vinny. Somehow there's people that have got Vinny already. I thought on this account, I know it's a 2-hour-a-day RTG, so no matter what, I'm going to kind of miss out on certain things, but I thought I was on track in getting all of the XP. But you know what? Maybe in our little vacation that we took, and I'm probably gonna have tomorrow off, by the way, guys. So you might actually be seeing this early tomorrow, like early Friday. August 18th is my birthday. I kind of want to spend it with the family, as much as it means I'm gonna miss 6 p.m. content for the new Fuddies event or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm just gonna spend the day with the family, and then one of my birthday gifts to myself is I'll get to watch Leeds play from noon my time until 2 p.m. midday, and hopefully Leeds give me a nice birthday present and a first win, which is very unlikely considering the shambles that we're in right now, but even a draw and some good play would be a great birthday present for me. So I think I'm probably just going to take all day off tomorrow. So maybe we do a little bit of a longer stream today. Either way, it won't matter to you when you see this on YouTube, but this should be enough content for you guys to tide you over until Saturday's go live. We're also, you would have seen that I'll have uploaded a deep dive into the EAFC Pro Clubs pitch notes. I'm so excited because you guys know Pro Clubs outside of Ultimate Team is probably, in my opinion, the best game mode in FIFA or in EA's soccer football game catalog, if you will. It's always been amazing, but the last 5 to 7 years they haven't really done anything with Pro Clubs. It's been really annoying that they haven't done anything with it. So they've released a new video on it and they've released pitch notes. So within this episode I'm going to do a quick deep dive of that would be made then a standalone video, but just know that within this episode, if you haven't seen that deep dive, I am going to cover it here pretty quickly. So we've got some packs built up. We did some League SBC grinding. I did a few minutes of the boring grind as well. So we did the bronzes, the silver jumbos, the 8 golds. And then we did, I think, the Mixed League SBC twice as well as doing, I think, 20 or 25 80 pluses. So we are starting to burn coins, but it's the end of the year. What else am I going to do with the coins, right? So let's get into it. Maybe if and when we get a dupe of some sort, or a good player, we'll get a game and then do the EAFC Pro Clubs deep dive. I think that's going to be the game plan. So let's get the music rolling. And intros are getting quicker now. 2 hours a day RTGs. Intro's going to have to be fast.
Hey, man.
Thank you, Claymore.
Let's go, Nick. Happy birthday for tomorrow's
Thanks, Max. I appreciate it. I know normally I do a birthday stream and we may drink and get hammered and have a party and do gifted subs and whatever. But honestly, man, I'm an old man. I haven't drank in a couple of years. So I think I'm just going to chill. And I'll tweet and say what's up to you guys. Maybe I'll do something like I don't know, depending on if the family's not home while I'm watching Leeds, maybe I'll do an IRL stream watching Leeds, but I'll just be sitting on my couch chilling type of thing. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something like that. I'm undecided, but as of right now, I think I'm just going to have the full day off tomorrow and just vibe out. Who knows? Leeds could either make us uber depressed on our birthday or uber happy on our birthday.
Hey, man.
Happy 35th month batch.
Thank you very much, Damien. Thank you, man. Appreciate the 35. Much love. Dupes go into Dino, don't they? So I kind of make these weird decisions on the fly. High-rated dupes go into Dino. The low-rated dupes go everywhere else, if that makes sense. So they go into the 81 pluses, into the team of the seasons. So they kind of go into all of those little areas. So that kind of allows you to, you don't do Dino as quickly, obviously, but it allows you to continuously replenish your club with pack pulls, right? You put the low rateds into the 85 pluses or by 10s, or in the 84 pluses by 10s. High rateds into Dino seems to work a lot better in terms of extending your grind, if you will. You look great for turning 60. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I do my best. I do my best. Boys, I'm back to having black coffee. I'm getting breakouts around my cheeks and like my upper lip and stuff. Looks like almost like a rosacea acne type of thing, and I think it's because I've been bringing dairy back into my diet the last couple of weeks again. So, just as another test to try and figure things out, I'm going to just completely cut out dairy for the next couple of weeks and see if my my acne, the rosacea, and like some of even my stomach issues again subside. Have I tried coffee with oat milk? It's just full of garbage. I'd rather not. All the seed oils and all that processed trash that's in it is just gross. All the artificial sweeteners that they can put in it, nah. I'll just stick to it. Almond milk is the exact same thing, guys. It's just there's so much unnatural shit in there that it's all just marketing BS, guys. If you can handle milk and it doesn't do to you what it does to me because I'm highly lactose intolerant, go for milk, right? But if you can't handle milk like me, I don't think substituting it with something else is even a good call. That's kind of what I've discovered in the last year or two of my health journey and what I'm trying to figure out. And I'm slowly trying to introduce things back into my diet to see how I do. And as you can see in the last month or maybe 2-3 weeks, I can't really remember, of introducing milk and or dairy products back into my diet, I'm back to having the same issues. But you do you, right? I mean, I just can tell you what I do and you guys just note it. And do whatever the hell you want, right? Of course. You gotta live with what makes you happy, and if you're lucky enough to have these things and not cause it to upset your stomach or give you acne or any of that type of stuff, then God bless, keep it going. Enjoy. Grass-fed butter to their coffee? Jesus. That sounds wild. There we go. First special of the day. 88 rated. Vamos. Might be a dupe. Seen a couple of people make oat drinks from scratch. Takes a bit of time though. Yeah, but I mean, do we know what the actual benefit of that is, or is it all just made up? Aren't you just having like cloudy water at that point? I don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstanding or misrepresenting it, but IBS plus lactose intolerance is the worst thing ever. I have both those things, and I have gluten intolerance. I have all the most awful things you could ever have, all at once. Fantastic. I am so blessed. You know what? I'm alive. I have my 2 arms, my 2 hands, all my digits. I got my balls. I got my little Timmy down there. Well, I call him little Billy, but chat gets freaked out when I say that. You know, I got my legs. I'm functioning somewhat, so just everybody has their cross to bear. If my cross to bear is lactose and gluten intolerance and IBS, it sucks, but could always be worse, right? Where are my specials? Usually League SBC packs absolutely boom with good pulls. Maybe the 80 plus by 3s today will have all the good pulls. Yesterday, League SBC packs, good pulls. The 80 pluses had nothing. Thank God I can handle gluten. Yeah, I mean, it's super unfortunate, right? But I take it as a blessing because honestly, me cutting out over-processed gluten and carbs is just good for my health anyways, right? Staying away from all those Americanized pastas and disgusting breads and all that, as much as they taste amazing. I mean, there's a reason why they taste amazing, right? There we go. Oh, that was an 85 plus I just opened, right? 91? Nice. Very good. Very good for the Dino grind. Very good. Very good. Very good. What's up, Master? I'm okay, man. I'm okay. All right, are we already into the 80 pluses? Yeah, I kind of want to open some of these dead ones too. Close friend is celiac. My daughter is celiac. I have the markers for celiac, but I'm not celiac. I'm not at the extreme. We did all the testing. I've been to a few gluten-free restaurants. When cooked right, couldn't tell the difference. No, yeah, I mean, exactly. I'm allergic to apples and nuts. That's mad. Nuts bother a lot of people, though. They really do. And more so, seeds can as well. It's so annoying. Just knowing that there's so much out there that can upset your stomach. I really hope those of you guys that can just eat whatever the hell you want know how lucky you are. Because I'm jealous. I used to be that way. I used to be a human garburator. Do we throw Vigil into just another? Might as well, right? I'm allergic to BS. So how do you play FIFA 23 Ultimate Team gameplay every day? Or do you get just a hot rash the second you load into gameplay? Nutsack rash. I could die eating nuts. You know what's crazy, Bergie? And I'm sure someone will take this out of context and you know, try and get me canceled for being an insensitive cunt. But when I was like in my late teens and early 20s, I used to laugh at people that would claim they had gluten intolerance or deathly nut allergies or seashell allergies. Because I was just like, bro, what are you talking about, man? You're just weak. You're just a loser. Stop being so sensitive. The irony that 20 years later, I'm allergic to everything. It's fucking crazy how dumb you can be in your teenage years, man. Crazy. The bro science, really took hold of me back in my late teens and early 20s. Since my fiance became lactose intolerant, I struggle having too much lactose. Because I go so long without having it. Well, so there's actually a scientific or medical reason for that. People that can drink dairy and stuff have these enzymes in their gut microbiome in their bodies somewhere that allows them to digest dairy, right? Most people have that. We've developed that over the years. But it also is relatively normal for, if we're talking in the hundreds of thousands of years, for humans to not have those enzymes, because it's not really that normal to drink titty milk outside of childhood. So anyways, the point being is nowadays most people have those enzymes that can digest it, but if you go for an extended period of time without taking dairy, those enzymes in your body start going away, and you can develop a lactose intolerance just from not having lactose, which is dairy. So just from not having dairy for an extended period of time, you can then become dairy intolerant, which is pretty wild. Yeah, I couldn't imagine being vegan, Barry. Meat, proteins of all types are such a staple of my eating, especially with my intolerances, that I could not even imagine not being able to eat meat either. I think I'd probably give up at that point. If I went to the doctor and my doctor's like, so you have a horrific allergy to meat proteins, to dairy, to gluten, and also you can't really have much sugar, I'd be like, all right, man, I'm done. Like, what? That's it. That's it. I'm out. Sorry, I'm gone. I'll catch you guys later, man. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'm out. Like, adios. Now, do I put an 88 into this, or do I put an 88 into Dino? I feel like I put an 88 into Dino, right? Yeah, I have some that don't have the informs or team of the season requirements, so. Okay, so what I'd like to do is just see if I can yeet a bunch of 88s, and that's it. Tarkov was great last night. Alpha, I feel like the last 3-4 days of Tarkov have been horrible. I'm glad you've enjoyed it, but brother, for me, man, I've just been lost. Keep dying all the time. Like, I don't know, man. I've been very down on myself with Tarkov because I thought I would really be enjoying the wipe a lot more than I have been, and I haven't. Damn, I can't use them. Nice, I got some informs, which is beautiful. Wait, no, who's the dupe? Singo was a dupe, right? Okay, there we go. That's the max. Lovely. Thank you, Callum. Appreciate the birthday wishes. I'm probably taking a day off tomorrow, brother. Elden Ring clear. Feed on freshly cut grass at that point? Dude, like, just no like, oh my god. Imagine. Alright. Where is Beard, Nikki? It fell off. I woke up this morning, I was like, what? It's gone, bruv. What the heck? What happened? Hold on, my phone is blowing up. Let's go, baby. $87 doesn't help the Dino grind that much. Helps a little. Not much, though. We're 35 minutes away from the refresh of the 85 by 10s, which is exciting. So that'll reinvigorate the account a bit. Packed Howland's autograph Panini card. Retirement is sorted. GG, man. I saw... Was it Pi? I was watching a little bit of his Panini pack opening. I kind of want to do those, man. It looks so fun. It really does look so fun. I know Castro used to do that a lot on stream. I know Pi does it a lot. I don't know. Does Run the Fun Market do it a little bit? Looks so fun. I don't know how I would get my hands on those types of boxes, though, out in Canada. But, it's great. The hobby's expensive. Yeah, but I notice what a lot of them do, and I notice what Pi does is that we've talked about this before, but I think gets, like, people will donate or pay to get a slot. Did I just open a... How is that even possible? Did I just open an 84 by 30? Wait, so that was just from bronze players. Hold on a sec. How does that... Isn't he... What? Isn't he a rare gold? Isn't Zinchenko's base card a rare gold? Oh, he's a non-rare. Okay, cool. That's great. He runs breaks, which you can buy spots in. Yeah, I think that's fun. But so look, let me know. So if he says, okay, $50 for Arsenal cards. Someone pays $50 to Pi, no matter what, whether or not they do or do not get Arsenal cards, or $100 for Brazilians, $200 for Manchester City, players in the break. Is that kind of how it works? So I mean, it's got to be like content creators must be at least making back their purchase of the. Did I just get another special from a 1 rare gold? They must at least be making back their initial outlay of the pack, right? Can I try out this option? Thank you. Post FUD Clarity. Best of luck for the free sub gift request from someone in the chat, my man. Yeah, you're not guaranteed the card, but the content creator does get like that payment is like in bits or something like that, right? Be cool to actually. Wow, he counted as a non-rare too. Be cool to actually do it in bits.
Hey, man.
Because then people at least get like long-term bits badges and whatnot that stay forever. It's a gamble, but if it pays off, boom.
Salam Nick. I hope you are doing well, Habibi.
Pi uses PayPal. I understand the PayPal thing. The concern is with people charging back constantly. Makro, thank you for the year, man. I appreciate it. All right, where are we putting in 85 before 6 p.m. content? We've kind of crafted everything already. Oh, I guess a team of the week. Right? 85 rated? Makes sense to put it into the team of the week, I think. And then it's 82? 82, okay. I feel like we'll be able to use a lot of 81s here. Hello, Jake. Oh, Danny! Thank you, Danny, for the gifted sub, bro. Appreciate that to Post FUD Clarity. There you go. Mr. Clarity watches the channel enough to earn a free sub thanks to Mr. Danny. Best community on Twitch, IMO.
Hey, man.
2 years with this cutie.
Thank you, poor gamer. Appreciate you. Much love. All right, this is the efficiency of the grind we were talking about, boys. Also, is the gold pack method still viable, or is it kind of dead now? We haven't done the gold pack method on this account for a little bit. Head Gems, dude, thank you the 52. We're somehow still just above 3,000 active subscribers in the summer, man. Thank you guys so much. Considering we basically play FIFA on stream for barely 2 hours a day, I love you guys, man. Thank you. I know it's the time of year where everyone's like, Nick's not really doing what we enjoy, whatever. The support is always there. I'm very grateful, man. Bring on September. I know the viewer numbers, the chat's gonna get crazy again and whatnot, but to those of you guys that stick around at the deadest time of year right now, on YouTube as well, I appreciate you. Know that I really appreciate you. I know we go up like 3 to 5 to 10 times the viewer numbers and sub numbers come September, but it's right now in the dead times that I'm very appreciative as well of you guys, man. Monkey, thank you for the 38, bro. Appreciate that. Vinny or the other one? You gotta go Vinny, bro. Gotta go Vinny. Thanks, Smithy. Appreciate that, man. Gold pack's dead, but batch 3 might revive it. As in, like, the profits are not there? Or what? Roll on EAFC launch day. I'm hyped, man. I really do think the content, like, Rich Man account, and then the 2 hour a day First Owner Poor Man Road to Glory are going to be absolutely nuts, dude. Absolutely nuts. Do you guys think we do a First Owner, or just keep it to a 2 hour a day? So if we need to buy a couple of players to be efficient with grinding, I was thinking in my head, because on a 2 hour a day Poor Man, Pack's luck is going to be exciting no matter what. And inevitably, like, this is not a First Owner 2 hour a day, but this is like a 99% First Owner account anyways. Yeah, so I was thinking just the no limitation other than two hours a day and no FIFA points, right? Could be good. And the reason being it could be so good is because pack pulls are going to be amazing no matter what. Even if I'm not a First Owner, getting a sick pull is still going to make us excited. Then on top of that, if I need someone for a champs run or for friendlies, I can still go buy them if I need to. I don't know. I'm slightly changing my mind on it being First Owner specific. Maybe then in the summer we restart a 2 hour a day RTG where it's First Owner only. because it'll be even easier in the summer, obviously. First owner rich, maybe? No, no chance. No chance, dude. We are building what Nick 20T considers his own God squad. Cruyff, Hullet, Schneider, Messi, Cristiano, you know, whatever we think the best backline is, Zambrottas, Maldinis. Yeah, we're going to try and go for 20-0, and 20-0 is going to be the target. But while using players I love, the best versions of players I love. We're going to be aiming for rank 1 on the main account. So if I go first owner, then it's just infinite money spending and no real reward, genuinely. I'm really excited about Schneider. I would assume his first, like, his base card's gonna be, what, an 86 maybe? But whenever that Champions League Schneider comes out, oh baby, eruption time, dude. That 91 Champions League Schneider, oh my god. I build around my Evo cards. Well, that's the exciting thing about the 2-hour day RTG too, is like, are we focusing on building up a couple of Evos? I mean, you get lucky with a crazy untradeable player and then you Evo him? Is that possible? I mean, those of you guys that have played the beta, I suppose, would know. But imagine you get lucky and pack a Virgil van Dijk. Do you then Evo his gold card? He's untradeable anyways. And then you build up a meta Virgil that's your own? Or... I mean, I'm assuming heroes and all those guys won't be able to be Evo'd, right? Alright, let's go get another 80 plus. I don't like the beta gameplay. Everyone feels like they're stuck in mud. You're using base gold cards, brother. Of course everyone feels stuck in mud when you come from using 99 rated turbo players in FIFA 23. There's restrictions. Max rating, max speed. Team of the Weeks can be Evo'd? Oh my! I don't even know if I wanted to know that. Damn, that's insane. That's actually kind of nuts. You have to manually defend in the beta. It's so nice. Once again, holy shit, we do this every year. It's not that manual defending is nuts. It's because you're using low-rated cards comparably, so their AI is a lot worse, so they'll leave a lot more gaps. I mean, the first month of FIFA is the same thing as well. Yes, there is a coding aspect to the game that EA slowly brings back AI defending, but you gotta understand as well is that the AI defending becomes better and better as players' ratings go up, because then they track more runs because they have higher ratings. You get what I'm saying? So many people are like, oh my god, beta gameplay is so good. Oh my god, early FIFA gameplay is so good. Yes, part of that could be correct, but a big part of it as well is because player ratings are so low, so they'll leave big gaps, so you need to manually defend a lot more. Your manual defending will probably feel a lot more rewarding because you're making tackles on guys that have in the 70s for dribbling and shooting and stuff, as opposed to guys that have 99 strength and whatnot. So take it with a grain of salt, boys. Let's not get too excited about early beta gameplay or even early EAFC gameplay, because we've been through this for 10 years straight. Then you get into November, and then all of a sudden there's some high-rated cards, and all of a sudden, magically, you know, AI defending becomes psychotic again. Yeah, guys are going from 98 Lucios and 96 Koulibalys down to 80 rated Pascal Stroiks, right? Saying, oh my god, there's so much more space, man. I can dribble through people now. I mean, okay. I'm happy that you're happy, but... And I hope you're right, but the likelihood is, because the player ratings are so low, that these things seem so much better. I feel like I burst a good chunk of people's bubbles right there with what I've said. I'm sorry about that. Which Leeds players am I thinking of evolving? Well, on the main account, I would love to do like a full meta Leeds team. That would be cool. If that's possible. Would that be possible? Can I build a best 11 leads team and Evo them? I know that you can only Evo one at a time, but if I Evo one and get him to his max Evo, can I then go to the next guy and do the same thing? Or is it season locked by, like... So is it only... What I'm wondering is, every season or every week, is there a max set of Evo unlocks you can use irregardless of the how many players you bring in? Or is it, what I'm hoping, that you can only Evo one player up, but once you're done Evoing him, you can take another player and do the same Evos. The same skill move upgrades and whatnot. I wonder which is the right answer.
Hey, man.
Leads to League 1.
You watch your damn mouth, Levels. Thank you for the resub. I feel like Schneider will be 500k on release. I mean, I probably will be more, right? I'll be hyping him up. I mean, unless he actually sucks, and then, well, I'll be horribly disappointed, but... Did you get deep into D4? Yeah, we beat D4, and then we also ended up getting to, what, level 70 or something like that? I grinded Diablo 4 a lot. I really enjoyed the 2 weeks I was on it, but it just felt repetitive at that point. Just damage sponging and attack sponging times infinity. Grind your nuts off against a billion enemies to get a slightly better thing, and it's just... But that's... those types of games appeal to some people, and they don't really appeal to me. That's why I love The Division and The Division 2 until it just becomes infinite bullet sponging. I love the Division world, I love the Division shooting mechanics, I love all of it, but then it just gets to a point where you're doing the same thing on a different scale. You're doing it in an FPS shooter instead of a third, like, above shooter, if you know what I'm saying. The Division and Diablo 4 have that same mechanic where it's just infinite bullet sponging that just gets a bit boring for me. I mean, is Nep even playing Diablo still? Or did Nep kind of stop as well? I mean, Nep is a true Diablo superfan, so I don't know if he's not even grinding the game. But maybe he is. Like I said, I don't know. I haven't chatted with Nep in a while. I'll just grind another couple of these while we're in the SBC section. My god, the menus are awful! Said he plays off stream. I get it. I mean, I might get to that point with Tarkov for me where I play off stream too. Nep's more focused on So Rare. Did you watch the Pro Clubs trailer? No, we're going to do a Pro Clubs deep dive after 6 p.m. content. When the majority of people are in the stream, we'll do that deep dive. To avoid the 1,000,001 questions of, hey, are you going to look at the Pro Clubs info and all that stuff?
How were your Tarkov raids yesterday?
Horrible.
I played like 10 last night after work and did not survive one.
Horrible. Utterly, utterly horrible, bro. Similar for me. I just got clapped every map I went. Like, any engagement I took from range or close range, people would spin on me and head tap like crazy. I was getting dropped by scavs late game too, like getting pushed by 2-player scavs and immediately getting head tapped. It was nuts. It was very frustrating. Diablo is not a good stream game in my opinion. You spend too much time looking at items, stuff, not enjoyable to watch. For you, Dersh, but there's some people that love Diablo that love watching content creators look deep into stats and figuring stuff. I think it just depends on what you like, right? Yeah, you're welcome to join, Thomas, for sure. I've got to... There's a few annoying things that I got to do, though. Like, I don't know. I got to figure out how to get these keys for customs. I'm basically quest locked on customs because of the expensive keys, but I might just... I've bought all the keys so far for all of us, so I might just keep buying them. Like, what do I care? What am I going to do with the ruble, right? Like, I bought Director's Key. I bought the other 2 keys. When they were expensive, I don't think they're even expensive anymore. Let's go. All right, let's do another inform pack, boys. Or do we do a cheeky team of the season pack? The reason being is because it'll be a higher rate. It'll help with Dino. 16 minutes before the refresh. I mean, I'm not going to do all of them, so let me see here. No, sorry, because it's 81s and stuff, isn't it? 81s and 82, so it should be the team of the week then. 2 million for selling dorms marked. Bro, I found a Twitch Rivals armband and was so excited. I even managed to survive with it, and then it was 250k on the market, so I just kept it. I couldn't believe how cheap it is. Yeah, I haven't done Bunkhouse yet, and I haven't done that Room 110 or whatever. Then maybe if you buy Bunkhouse, I can buy the Room 110 or whatever. I don't know if you did that quest already. The other one, basically, that's mid wipe. There's the 84. Too bad team of the season. I have to wait for it to show up on Flea. It's never for sale. Isn't that nuts? Isn't there guaranteed spawns for it on customs? Okay, let's see. Will this take us to 82? Nice. See if I can use an 80. No, gotta use an 82 unless I have an extra 81. No, I don't. Alright. Another team of the week. Are you still going uninsured? I don't insure anything. Nope. I mean, you know what, man? I'm making way more ruble by doing that, and I die every raid. Dude, the insurance, man, especially with all these cheaters. Oh my god, Pieface! Oh, god!
New iPhones next month. Let's see if I can afford that resub lol.
Let's go, High Feet. Thank you for the $25 a month, man. I just got a new iPhone. They're coming out with another one. I haven't bought an iPhone in 3 years. I just bought a new one. I'm like, oh, cool. This is, you know, whatever. I'll finally upgrade. You telling me they're coming out with another new one? That's why technology, just keep what you have, bro. You'll buy the newest expensive thing, and then within a week or two, another new thing comes out. It's so annoying. That's why I like old stuff. That's why I like old cars. That's why I like old things. Because it's not like a new 1997 Porsche 993 is going to come out and make me annoyed that I don't need the next new one. Bro, and my son has now my 3-year-old iPhone, and it's perfect. It lasts him 2 days without charging, man. It's perfect. It's the big one. Like, he's like 11 and a half, 12. He doesn't need more than that anyhow. Like, I could still happily be using my 3-year-old phone. Still. No issues. The only thing that I gotta start considering is if we start doing, like, IRL streams and stuff. Yeah, having the newer phone with better camera and whatnot would be great. Better battery life would be great. Little IRL recordings here and there. Can I do another 80 plus? Give me a second here. I don't know what type of iPhone I have, man. Whatever I have. I have the obnoxiously, the one that you look at the price and you're like, what? How is that a phone? Why is that a phone? I was actually annoyed when I was at Apple. I was like, man, are you guys joking with these prices? It's similar to my freaking, wow, bunkhouse for 50k. Oh my god. Let's go. We're gonna be rich. Well, we're gonna get a stupid quest done. And then, to think, I almost bought one. Me and, what was it? Me and Hart were playing a couple of days ago. And I almost bought one for 600k, dude. I was getting so annoyed. Yeah, I almost bought one for 600k. So nuts. I'm glad I didn't. Well, damn, you can buy the other one too, you fraud, then. Let's go. What is it? The room 110 key or what it is? 105? Or did... Yeah, room 105? Thank you, Nate. I appreciate you, my man. Let's get that inform pack in too, just so I have another inform. Yes. Yes, dude. Oh no. No, dude. Came back to a gifted sub. There you go, Schick. Much love. It's 114. I got it done because the room was already open. You know what? I never check 114. Maybe I should. Maybe every time I'm in customs, I should just go check. End of the raid. Is Tarkov with real life money? Dude, with the amount of cheaters and hackers, there's no way they could do that. I mean, the savagery of dying in Tarkov is so awful as it is. Imagine it was linked to like real life stuff, like similar to a So Rare type of thing. Oh my god. It would be the worst thing ever. It's a safe room, so people open it. 114. Oh, you're right. You are right. Wait, why am I here? Oh yeah, okay. Look at the menus, man. Has anyone bothered with gameplay today? You see how delayed the menus are, even on PC? This is horrible. It just sits there and glitches out. They released another PC update today, by the way, saying that they fixed a bunch of issues that were caused from the latest update, and I think the game is even more glitched now. Yeah, 79 is not going to work. Maybe an 80 will work? No. Need to get that 83 in there. Menus have been a mess for a week. I mean, even on PC, like, it sometimes is good, but then it'll slow down, and it's like I'm back on console with 1 FPS menus. Nuts. I mean, we only have Rivals to play, so I'm not too worried. Tomorrow is my day off, so maybe I'll play like 5 Champs games, just so that Saturday, Sunday, it's not too stressful for getting games in. Yeah, is it Fuddy's objectives for Champs now, which is good? So it was Fuddy's objectives, which is cool for Champs. Then they switched it to League and something else idiotic, and now it's back to being whatever, I think, again. Alright, 87 rated, that'll be good. Wait, it's just win 8. No requirements at all. Damn. Okay. I thought they would have put the Fuddy's requirements in there or something. Tomorrow, day off? Yeah, it's my birthday. And it's my grandpa's birthday, and my wife's birthday is around the same time, so it means a lot to me to spend some time with my family. And I was gonna do a short stream for 6 p.m. content. I mean, man, it's the summer. It's August 18th, man. I can have the, you know, I'm just gonna, the FOMO basically is why I would have streamed tomorrow. I can miss out on Friday Fuddy's content. We'll cover it on Saturday. How old am I turning? The big 40? No, 38. Close enough, though. Close enough. I mean, EA FC Soccer Ball Ultimate Team Canada, Vancouver, British Columbia, 26. I'll be turning 40. You on PC? I'm always on PC. I've been on PC for 3 years. I will never not be on PC. Unless, like, EA just don't release PC FIFA, or it breaks. Or Ultimate Team, or it breaks. Now that pro clubs and everything else is crossplay, hell yeah, I'm on PC forever now. I'm never going back. What's exciting now is if I get invited to a pro club series and whatnot, I can play.
Payback.
Whereas before, I'm like, well, I'm on PC, you guys are on console, I can't play.
Nick in advance.
Jordan, thank you. I would love to get back into pro clubs with the boys, man. I really would. That was so fun as well in previous summers. We used to do a month or two of competitive pro clubs with everybody. That was awesome. I really did enjoy that. I missed that. Even though I was on 200 ping, it was still fun. Wait, no, it was an 86, right? So, will this refresh, guys, on me? Or will we be okay? I mean, I could just do both at the same time, I suppose. Just get it out of the way. Let's go all the way down to the 85 and see what we got. Tested gameplay the past few days, turning crossplay off. I have to say connection and gameplay feels way better. Downside is you only play demons. Yeah, I mean, again, you gotta make that annoying decision, right? Do you want to play demons, or do you want to play in a little bit of delay? I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is, because I played 3 weeks of only PC players. Delay was still annoying. It wasn't horrific, but it was still annoying. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the correct answer is there, my friend. All right, there's the bare minimum right there. Very nice. You mentioned a long time ago your gramps name is Nicholas. Yep, me and my grandpa on the Lebanese side are born on the same day. I was named after him.
Did a pro club's road to Div 1 using Leicester players during the season they won the league. The most fun I've had on FIFA.
Absolutely, bro. Some of the most fun I've had on FIFA is doing pro clubs with the Club de Kings back in the day, FIFA 13, 14, and 15. And then doing the competitive pro clubs with Nep and Bazinga and everyone else. That was so fun. The 2 or 3 times that Zway played with his chaotic, unhinged energy at right back, where he was basically playing at left striker all game because he has no idea about actual football positions or football tactical play. So he just ends up being out of bounds all the time. But it was so fun listening to Nep scream at Zway the whole time. Oh god, I loved it. I think that's why Zway doesn't play pro clubs with us anymore. It's just he just can't handle the pressure. I actually think he gets diarrhea ahead of pro clubs games with all of us. I really wish we could organize games like that again though. That was so fun, man. Did you talk the EAFC news yet? No, the Pro Clubs news, no. We're going to cover it after 6 p.m. content. We're going to cover it after, well, I would assume then an 83 is, no? That's annoying. Are 84s dirt cheap? Because I genuinely think it might make more sense to just buy an 84. Like, let me put my tip in there. Haha! Get it? Damn, never mind. Are they back up in price? Whatever, bro. What else am I gonna do with it? Maybe you could do a series on pro clubs on EFC 24. Yeah, I mean, I would love to, dude. I want to start the Leeds career mode at the start of the year next year. Once again, the problem is I have so many different content ideas for next year that it'll be probably impossible to do all of it. I want to run a full-fledged main account, right? Like I said, with boss players, god players, the best team ever, chasing rank 1 every weekend in champs, that type of stuff. Then we want to run the 2-hour-a-day Poor Man Road to Glory. Then I'd love to play some pro clubs with everyone if that was something we were doing. Oh, nice. Pro clubs with Thomas and Sneaky. That could be kind of fun. But they're all, unfortunately, nobody, and this is not anybody's actual fault, but nobody is reliable for time, right? Like, I mean, Sneaky or Thomas or even content creators, everybody has their own things going on, right? So for a stream schedule like me, I like being very regimented, so I like thinking, okay, at 8 p.m. UK every day, which is noon my time, I want to play pro clubs for 2 hours, right? But you can't lock other people with a million things going on in their lives to something like that. Unless I was financially successful or I could be paying people to show up for this type of stuff. But I mean, obviously I can't do that, bro. Not possible. All right, 3 minutes away from content, boys. Sneaky common pro clubs. I think I played Sneaky once. He's okay. He's not bad at the game. Alright, let's get a team of the season. Come on! Moments Cristiano, please! Oh my god, imagine. Who the hell? Oh my god! Well, whatever. It's just meant for grinding, I suppose. If you had a G-Wagon, they'd listen? Oh, bro. Yeah, dropping off our Volvo a couple of nights ago for service. I was looking at the new XC90s. Bro, they're so nice. Just out of curiosity. I mean, I was utterly devastated at the price of G-Wagons. I did not think they were that much. Volvo Canada. Let me see what prices we're talking about here. Website. Let's see. How do you do this exactly? Any type? No. Got like a 2024 XC90 recharge plug-in hybrid. Here we go. Let's see what this is looking like. Oh my days! Are you for real?
Hey, man.
XC90 recharge plug-in hybrid. Turbo 8-cylinder. Such an ugly set of, Dude, what? I mean, it's cheaper than a G-Wagon, for sure, but those prices are disgusting. Is everybody Elon Musk nowadays? Who's buying that? Dude, you could get a literal Porsche Turbo for that price. What the fucking hell? Just do some BPM? I'm trying! No, boss man's using my credit card. Nobody pays for my stuff other than me. Jermaine. Anyone else's Starfield game downloading? Probably allows you to download a few weeks early, right? Starfield doesn't come out for another, what, week or two? I wouldn't mind playing that in the last week or two. I've heard that could be awesome as well. We'll see. I am still enjoying Tarkov, but it's just depressing not knowing who's cheating and who isn't. All right, 6 p.m. content time. Ooh, 91 rated for the Dino grind. Perfect way to start off content. Oh, let's go! Informs are better than sex! All right, sorry, that's a bit obnoxious. Let's see what we got. It's a Thursday. So we get Fuddy's Week 5. Is this new? Play 6 games and you get Fuddy's Fantasy Heroes Fernando. No, I don't want to win and score with Fernando Morientes. It's mid-August. Oh, Jesus, Lord, have mercy. I have to score with Morientes. Oh, Counter-Strike Del Piero! Is that a spoiler? When's that coming out? August 20th. August 20th? Oh. Dala kit? What's this? Play 3 matches in FUT game mode with the Dala kit equipped. Score 3 goals. 2 players, 84-84. Okay. Oh my god, dude. A Deli P would be sick. All right, so now we got to score goals with Morientes. We're all going to hate our lives even more. Okay, so that's it for Thursday objectives. We do got new marquee matchups. Maybe we got something else, boys? Oh, these have all refreshed, of course, so we'll do that grind as we always do. Players? Let's see if there's any new players. No. Holy Jesus, Lord have mercy. Do you remember how long we used Quinton Timber in the Dutch team for? Oh my god, these cards. I mean, again, I kind of wish he was just higher rated because why not? Dude, the 88 Timber is cracked. So I can only imagine how good this one is. Again, do I need another god tier box-to-box mid? The answer is no, so I'm not going to do him. But he's one squad. Imagine they made him 84 rated or something. 87 rated. That's tempting. Damn it. That's tempting. Sick card. I'm sure Feyenoord fans are happy with that. Maybe Dutch fans are happy with that. But Timber's a baller. I know it's the twin brother to the Timber that just tore his ACL for Arsenal, but... okay, anything added to upgrades? Lukovi and Robin, thank you guys for the resubs. What else do we got here? Is this a refresh? No, that was refreshed yesterday, right? Oh, no, I think that's just been there. Sorry, this was refreshed yesterday. Wait, is that it, guys? Did we get a new icon? Push cash. Check. I know Arsenal fans want an Arsenal Urian Timber for sure. I don't blame you guys. Heartbreaking they had the ACL issue. Hold on a sec. Is there a... I mean, Timber's a cool one, I guess. Things refreshing are fine. Hold on.
Hey,
do we get a new... So we got the Fuddies Week 5 objective. We got Premium Fuddies Timber. And, oh, marquee matchups. I mean, do we care? Marquee matchups is the same generic crap over and... No. No new, you know what? I don't know if I'm upset about them not doing new loading screens. I kind of like that they don't do loading screens anymore. Then you really get excited for the game, or for whatever comes tomorrow or the next day. I don't think that's actually a bad thing, personally. All right, we got a... so is that it? We got a Jonathan David. We just get right back on the grind? And when is Del Piero? So Del Piero comes out Sunday, right? Damn. Del Piero we might have to do, depending on his card. In honor of my best friend. That's my best friend's favorite player of all time. Yeah, again, I didn't even get 8 wins, so I don't know what this is going to be. Did I? Oh, maybe I did get 8 wins. Oh, yeah, did we get 8 wins yesterday? I think we did. But I think we accidentally qualified for Division 3. Yeah, we're just out of Division 3. God bless. Okay, cool. Some more good packs. What else? We just do another Dino squad with the Inform Johnny D. What objective is wrong, guys? Objectives, you have to score with Sanchez, not Morientes. Oh my god, what? So they give you a Morientes, but the objective is to score with who? Alexis Sanchez, then? Okay, we'll do an 88 that requires an Inform. Bang! Right there. Love it. Slow grinding Dino is actually a vibe, man. I like it. We got 31 days. I'm not even going to be playing FUT in even 2 weeks.
Slow and steady, it keeps going down, and 28 bless and 20.
Slow and steady is the move, brother. Slow and steady is the vibe. Slow and steady is the move, my man. You should be proud of yourself. This week we got 2,500. Last week was 3,000. I'm annoyed. Fernando Morientes Sanchez? Wait, is part of his name Sanchez? Well, now I sound like an idiot. Sorry, guys. My bad. That's awkward. I was just roasting EA and I wasn't supposed to. We'll do the 89, and then I think we might be able to slide in a couple of lower rateds. There we go. Vamos! Vamos! I had to double check. I'm used to him as Morientes. Oh, okay, so it is genuinely part of his name. Well, now we got it. I mean, someone will probably be quick to test that out. We'll see if it works. But why would they say one part of him is Morientes and then another part of him is Sanchez? Just use the same damn name. Why are you trying to make the FIFA community artificially outraged? Oh, tradable. It's very rare to pack this Fernando. I think we've only hit him once this week. Or the last 2 weeks, even. 90 rated? I'll take 18k. Why not? Maybe even, I mean, let's just get an insta sale. People are buying Alexis Sanchez for 150k? Oh, God. If you got a tradable Sanchez, make your money. Dummies are buying them for 5 times more. That's unreal. People do the same thing with Morientes, then? They'll just go buy a Morientes? That's kind of interesting if they do that. Yeah, I might even have Morientes. Ooh, cheeky! Yes. I might have Morientes. Alright, so the 82 is going to go into the Inform. And what's-his-face is going to go into the 80+. Oh, we got the 85 by 10 back, though. Oh, and the PP back. Oh my god, we have so many things to grind. So many things to grind, boys. Remember, only 80s and below you're using, right? Happy that I'm done with all the XP? Yeah. Yeah, it's my fault. It's my fault I didn't get the XP. I was more focused on champs finishes than working directly towards Vinny, but maybe I should have been. Dun, 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 dun. Daily gold upgrade. And then what did I say I was going to do? I said I was going to do... We have 82s, so we put them into the inform pack. Right? Because all you need is 184. Should I be worried about getting Vinny? I'm only going to use him for 2 games. I mean, I'm just dumb, so I really want him. I have his Team of the Season card. I absolutely don't need his 98. But I also want to just flex on this RTG to have him. Just purely for vanity's sake. I just want to be vain. That's all. Ah. There we go. I need Vinny for the final team. Yeah, not that we can ever look back on our ultimate teams and do anything with them. But I also, for some odd reason, like doing that. 95 Vinny will be good for Dino fodder. True, true, true. Kind of crazy expensive fodder considering he's still 500k, but you're not wrong. Let's do another primer. Need 5k for Vinny. Yeah, I need 6k for Vinny, so no matter what, I think I'll be short by about 2 or 3k. EA are time gating us again, guys. Not letting us grind. There's no one that would make me happy here. Why is he even in... I think the best versions of heroes and icons should be in packs right now. I mean, even icon... Like, there should be a Prime Cruyff, a Team of the Year Hullet, a Trophy Titans Rio. Like, the fact that it's mid-August and I'm packing this shite card, it just makes no sense. Oh, the donut ball. We use that on the main account. What an awesome... I love balls and donuts, so that's so fun.
These bits guarantee Totti Messi in the next 3 hours.
Oof. Well, we're talking about 50 minutes left of the epi, so I'm hoping in the next 50 minutes. Thank you, CKY. I appreciate you, man. All right, McTominay goes into another inform, I guess. Wait, he's 80 rated, right? So no, actually, should probably put him into this one. I got Team of the Season Messi in the 90+ pick today. GG, man. That's awesome. I'm not jealous. You're jealous. Freaking base hero Joe Cole. I mean, were we even excited about that in September of last year, hitting a Joe Cole? I mean, I guess he would have been worth a little bit of coins. Right? If Nick gets Team of the Year Messi, I'll do 10 gifteds and 1k bits. Bet. I'll do the same. Because it ain't happening, brother. He was cheap thanks to EA releasing the 25k pack. Oh, I forgot that they kind of ruined their own game, didn't they? At launch. Releasing those glitched packs. Yeah, I forgot about that. People had base Lucio like week 1 because EA released that cheapo pack. People had an endgame center back from week 1 for nothing. I remember that, yeah. Wow. Team of the Year Haaland in a preview pack and he's still going for 400k? That's nuts. Yeah, it feels like 7.5k packs would still be good to do. I got Di Natale from that. I missed it. I wasn't awake or live when it happened, so I couldn't take advantage, unfortunately. You know, whoa. Oh, that's just like a fake Roma kit, isn't it? Wow, none of this sells, man? For real? I am shocked. I mean, oh no, I did sell some of them, I guess. I was cleaning my room, logged on, pack was gone. Yeah, well, the pack was there for about 5 minutes, wasn't it? I mean, that was a long time ago. I can't remember specifically, but I think it was there for barely 5 minutes. Yeah, the AC Milan third kit I saw today, the all purple, beautiful. Gorgeous looking kit. I'm an idiot, so as always, I'll be running Leeds kits or maybe Canada kits. If Canada kits are even in the game. Reece James is out for months again. Crazy. Crazy, man. Absolutely. Wow. 80 plus without even a board. Can't wait for EA to make more mistakes in FC 24. I hope they cross their T's and dot their I's in terms of coding and releases and whatnot. I really do. It sucks with how many mistakes they made this year. It really does. Araujo injured for 3 to 4 weeks too. Modern Warfare 2 maps making a return to Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping we can game with Run the Fut Market again. It was fun playing COD with him, man. Me and Run the Fut Market used to run Modern Warfare and Warzone specifically. Dude, Run the Fut Market is a freak gamer. He really is. Like, not only is he cracked at FIFA, he's nuts at NBA 2K, and he's nuts at all COD games. It's just, how can someone, it's annoying how someone can be good at so many different things. It really hurts my ego a lot. Like, Run the Fut Market's situational awareness. I mean, he's a controller player, obviously, so his shot's always going to be on point. But his, like, game positioning and communication is nuts. To the point where he kind of gets mad if you're not good. I remember a couple of times in Warzone, he was getting frustrated with me missing shots. But I'm like, bro, I'm on mouse and keyboard, man. It's a bit different. It's a little bit different. God help Run the Fut Market if he had to play COD with Zwei. Oh my days. Oh my days. That would be content that we all deserve. Let's try and organize that. Guys, let's try and organize that. Me, Run the Fut Market, Zwei, and Nep would be the most chaotic thing ever. I honestly don't think Run the Fut Market would last more than 5 minutes with us. I think he'd be gone. He'd be like, guys, you guys are a headache, man. I can't be here. I gotta go. Oh my god, but the content would be so good. And then imagine doing like S&D or something like that too. Oh my god. You and Nick playing NBA was hilarious. Yeah, I had fun playing NBA with Run the Fut Market. I mean, again, I'm not good at it, but I was getting there. Bit chaotic, but we were getting there. I just wish I was closer to people, man. My connection's so ass when gaming with other people because I'm on the West Coast. I'm like, I live like 6,000 kilometers away from Run the Fut Market and like 11,000 kilometers away from Nep. So the connections are so bad. It was leaked. The base code is the same as Modern Warfare 2. It'll be a big patch with new content, not an entirely new game. I mean, that can be good and bad, I suppose, depending on what type of mechanics you like. No draws in FC24 Pro Clubs playoffs. Straight to pens. The abuse for whoever misses. Oh my god, that's wild. That's so exciting. I'm actually really excited at the potential for FC24 Pro Clubs. We should do our deep dive. I mean, I haven't packed anything yet. I was kind of wanting to do the deep dive as we pack something cool, but it just doesn't seem to be happening for me, man. Let's do an 85 by 10. Let's treat ourselves to an 85 by 10. Got a couple of informs and whatnot here, so let's do that. So do him. Nah, nah, nah. Much as I don't want to use a 91, I think we're gonna have to, aren't we? Oh, we can, wow, we can craft a lot of these now. This is good. All right, I think that's gonna be the bare minimum there. Good luck, Roy. I had chest and back today on the Arnold split. Bro, the chest and back day for Arnold split is so psycho, dude. You go from absolutely exhausting push exercise or set to an absolutely exhausting pull set. Back to back to, it's just supersets galore, bro. So, it just complete. By the end of my workout, it's like an hour and a half workout and I'm dead, man. Dead. Am I saving the 85 by 10? No. We'll open it right now. I'm taking my day off tomorrow. It's my birthday, so we'll just yeet it. See if we can get a team of the year Messi, a buzzer beater Messi. Well, as always, how annoying, right? We go through 2-3 months through the summer of just no games, no content, and then the fall hits. We get FC24. We get a bunch of other new things as well, and a big Tarkov wipe where they're basically redoing the whole game. But you get 2K, you get Madden, you get Modern Warfare. No, I don't think the COD's coming out anytime soon, but nevertheless, there's about 8 big games coming out. Like, hey guys, can some of you guys drop these games in the summer so we have something to play? New Forza too, yeah. I'm excited for the COD. I'm going to be putting it in Nep and Sway's ears about the new us organizing time to play the new game together. Baldur's Gate game dropped at the perfect time. Yeah, I mean, other than the fact that the Tarkov wiped at the same time. Baldur's Gate is a game I'd like to try, but I heard it's really, really hard. All right, let's do the 85 by 10. Come on, baby. Team of the year Messi, please. No. Yeah, there's a COD reveal in 10 minutes. Yep. Do we do the Pro Clubs deep dive before the COD reveal? What do you guys think? I need a link to the COD reveal too, actually. Someone has that for me. Bro, oh my god, that is a horrible 85 by 10. Where's the Dala kit? It's a level 41 kit, dude. Level 41. COD reveal is only 5 minutes. Should we watch both, guys? Within this episode? I know this is a 2-hour RTG, but maybe we do the COD reveal and then we do the Pro Clubs right after. Why not? Any difference between two Vinnies and Icon PP? I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I have no idea, my brother. The clubs is only 5 minutes? Well, no, but I want to do the deep dive as well for they released pitch notes for it too, so I want to cover the clubs deep dive. Wait, the COD reveal is in Warzone? Hold on, I have to be in Warzone for the reveal? Well, that's an L. Actually? Wait, it's not a YouTube reveal? It's like what they do in Fortnite within the game? Oh, never mind then. Yeah, I'll just block the music for the video. It's no problem. They announced it'd be in Warzone? Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure there'll be some... If you guys see something posted via like, a video via Twitter or something, I'd love to watch it. Don't I have to deal with 83s? What am I doing, man? Let's go do an 87 PP, guys. Let's do an 87 PP. Maybe we get messy from this. It's only an 84 rated squad, too. Only way to get people to play Warzone? True. That is a unfortunate fact, isn't it? Bad news, Fantasy Sanchez doesn't count. Well, hopefully you didn't pay 150k for him. What?
Hey, man.
Yes, Nick.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Hoagie. Hoagie1 Kenobi. What a great name, by the way. Thank you for the 44 months with the primer, brother. All right, come on. 87 plus PP have been... Every single one of these PPs have been god-awful. Can I get one good pull, please? One. Short answer, no, you cannot. I guess I did get, what's his name in it? Xavi Simmons. Yeah, I guess I did get him. What a terrible pick, though. That was a Rickening pick? That's a bannable joke, is what that is.
Hey, man.
N28 love, N28 love, N28
What do I think on Paul
love.
Scholes? I don't know. I haven't used him. I could care less about Paul. I couldn't care less. There's no lesses that I could care about Paul Scholes, so... For me, I'm always going to have a slightly biased answer for you, man. Card means nothing to me. Good fodder, but is that grind worth it for just 193 card when you could do the bronze to silver to all this upgrade infinitely and get way more fodder? I don't know. You tell me. I got dupe Alaba you need? I do need! I do need! Yes! I'll trade you one of my 17 dupe Xavi Simmonses. If you want. Paul Toes? He's 95, but still fares. I mean, again, I'm just making my point. If you disagree with it, that's also okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Much love, Joet. S. Joet. Appreciate the kind words, man. Hope you and the family are well. I packed tradable Lucio. He's worth over $1 mil. I mean, brother. That's almost as nuts as me packing Prime R9 tradable last week for going 16 wins in Champs. Imagine getting a decent finish in Champs and actually getting a good reward. I don't think in my 5 or 6 years of playing Champs I've ever had that happen. 3 million coin player in August on a 2-hour-a-day RTG. Like, what a blessing, man. So crazy. I pray to God we get real representation of players with their real flashbacks. We won't. It'll be another year of me raging. Baby Messi will be his 40-year-old self in game. Such a basic thing for them to do, and I guarantee you they won't do that. I feel like that's something they would talk about in their marketing if it was something that was coming. No, it's Morientes, comms. It's Morientes, bro. Morientes has Sanchez in his name. EA are just being weird. One part of them, they describe him as Morientes. The other part, they describe him as Sanchez. It's the same player. Koundé, Alaba, Team of the Year, Eder. Who would you use? Probably Koundé and Alaba. Eder is awesome, but I mean, it's the summer, so he's not going to be better than Koundé and Alaba fuddy cards. Uh, um, so not to bring this in the Epi boys, but this is something that I've just been waiting for Steph to kind of talk about. Unfortunately, the charity stream has hit a huge roadblock in the fact I kind of talked about it a little bit during the episodes the last couple of weeks, a little bit on stream in the last couple of weeks, but I haven't talked about it in great detail. We've been basically dragged along for the last 3 months by a shirt company that we've spent years using and years promoting and years helping them as well. And they've gone through a restructuring and have basically just left us completely in the dark. They basically have a couple of inept employees that are basically just there checking in to their hourly wage and checking out. They're not doing anything. So it's been about 3 months of broken promises of them guaranteeing that this is going to be good. And now for the last month, they've just been radio silent. They've not been replying to emails. They've not been doing anything. So we are in a very big trouble here now to have a proper charity shirt ready for our 9th annual 40-hour charity stream for cancer research. This might be the first year ever we don't have a charitable shirt that you can buy. All of the profits go to the charity, and then at least in turn you get something as a memorabilia for the charity event. I mean, we're still going to be raising money, having the donations. Hopefully, I'm also working really hard to find a matching donor in Canada that will be willing to donate the amount that we raise to double up the money going to cancer research and to charity. That's also another hard roadblock, but that is understandable. It's hard to find companies or people willing to do that, but we're working hard at it. But if any of you guys that are watching this, either on stream or on YouTube, if you know content creators maybe that are able to or have a shirt company that could help us get this organized. I'd ideally like to have a shirt company maybe even based out of the UK or EU, so that people that order charity shirts don't have to pay crazy shipping or duty fees. And then if we can maybe even organize something for North America as well, would be great. But I at this point now, it's getting to the point where we have to make it public. I'm not going to out the company publicly, although they deserve to be outed for how horrifically inept they are and how terribly they've dragged us along for a charity event and have just left us in the dark. Just the most deplorable. I should definitely name and shame, but I'm not going to. I've learned through my career that no one benefits from naming and shaming. You just got to try and move on and find a new solution. So if any of you guys have any advice, even just retweeting and sharing, maybe linking some other shirt companies that you know in the messages here would be amazing. It really would. So if you guys have any help, I would greatly appreciate it. And like I said, sorry to kind of bring that to light within a episode, but yeah, if anybody has any understanding on how to do this, it would be amazing. I have never had a personal shirt company because I don't have the resources or the space to organize my own clothing line, as much as that would be the best answer. I just don't have the time with, streaming 10 hours a day and then doing the YouTube stuff and doing all the other stuff, all the behind the scenes stuff that are needed for the FIFA accounts and for obviously the stream. I just don't have the capacity to kind of take it in-house. I need the help of an established company to do it, which has been the most unfortunate thing, but yeah, anyways. Would be very, very cool. And I mean, I would be honored to partner with someone too. Like, I know we've worked with Futbin and been friends with Futbin for the last 10 years. And they always support our charity efforts with a donation and with putting our charity stream on their website for the 40 hours that we do it. Futbin has always been awesome. So, I mean, even working with them for a charity shirt incentive would be really, really cool. Really, really, really cool. Wait, where's the... Oh, there it is, crafting. Yeah, I think it would be absolutely awesome. Let me know how the COD event goes, by the way, guys. I don't know if that's going on or not going on or what the deal is, but please let me know how that COD event looks. I don't know if it's going to be a waste of time or what, but I'd be very interested. Might be worth having a word with Zerka. Yeah. I don't remember what the dupe was. I've already forgotten. Is that bad? I guess that is bad. Collab with a football jersey would be good. No, I think I'd want it to be a shirt that people can either, you know, they can wear out, they can wear to the gym, they can wear it, you know, however they want. I think a football specific shirt might be just limiting the, not limiting it. I don't think a football shirt is a bad idea. We've had a couple of football shirts made actually in the past, but I like the idea of a charity tee. The date for the 40-hour charity stream is the same time as always. It's the global release launch of FIFA. Not early access for Ultimate Edition, but the global release. I think it's September 29th this year, pretty much the same for every year. So the charity stream will be Friday, 6 a.m. my time, September 29th, which would be 2 p.m. UK start time, September 29th, as always. I mean, it's been the same for almost a decade. I plan to keep it the same. Thanks, Elliot. I appreciate that, man. Another 85. Okay. I guess it's going to be... Can we do another 85 by 10 here, boys? We're coming to the end of the epi. I kind of want to do a bit of a deep dive here on the Pro Club stuff. Let's do that. How many shirts? I have no idea. I want a shirt to be made every time a shirt's sold, basically, right? It's for the charity event. So normally we start selling the shirts September 1st. And here we are a week or two before September 1st and I have nothing. I have literally nothing. It's just shocking. Alright, let's do, what was it, 88 rated, right? We got an 85 in there. See how many 88s we got. Will there be a charity stream even if we don't get a shirt sponsor? Yeah. I mean, there just won't be a shirt, right? Unfortunately. Heartbreaking, but what can you do? There's not much I can do to that end. Be sad and be the first year we don't have a charity shirt, but honestly, it is not my fault. I've genuinely been completely screwed by this company. And for lack of a better word, incredibly let down. Incredibly let down. I'd go engine for Gakpo, for sure. Wouldn't he need the? Dude, I love an engine on my Player of the Month Gakpo, and he's a 7-month-old card. Where is he? Where's Cody? Wait, where is he? Buddy's draft. Here we go. Yeah, I still think engine, man. 99 balance, 99 agility, 99 dribbling, 99 pace, 99 passing. With all those shooting and finesse outside the foot shot. Absolutely, bro. Try speaking to Run the Thought Market, company used for his Rats jersey, shipped globally. Yeah, I think the same thing that I've been dealing with the last couple of years is the same thing that Run the Thought Market's audience has been dealing with, is that it's an American company. So when our large European audience buys our shirts, they get a crazy charge for duties or import taxes once the shirt arrives to them. And I really don't want that anymore. It's incredible enough that people in my community want to support charity. And I want to minimize the outgoing costs. And it's just outrageous, the shipping, some of the duties people have to pay. Some people have to pay the cost of the shirt when it arrives to them in duty fees. Again, not my fault, not Run the FUT Market's fault. It's the country's fault. Like, it's the UK or it's Germany or whatever. They charge these outrageous import taxes for no reason. They know it's a shirt. It costs $5 to ship or whatever, but these countries just have these outrageous import taxes that they put back onto their end consumers, which is just a joke, but... It's the same company you used last year. Sounds obvious, but could you not just use them again? Brother, that has to be a banterous message, right? After I just said the company I've used for the last 5 years has left us high in... I mean, that has to be... I can't... No, I mean, unless you're trying to get me to say who it is. I mean, that's... I don't know. We might be playing 4D chess here. I might have just been bamboozled. Ban him? No, I'm not, why would I ban him? That's crazy. What? I pay twice my city membership fees for the gift box they send with the membership card. Yeah, global shipping is not even bad anymore. That's been reduced, but it's the countries utterly destroying their consumers with import taxes and fees. That is the problem. It sucks, man. It's so unfortunate. Wait, I thought I used Kvaradonna. I mean, I don't need to use him anymore. We got his stuff done. He might be new in the stream. I mean, Nick has said it 3 times in the last 7 minutes. Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir. So a 90, should we go do Dino? One of the Dinos. God. This will take us a third of the way. Why not? And we'll use one of our untradeable informs as well, which I think I have. Oh, no. Oh, well, obviously they're all tradable. I'm a dumbass. You know what? Why don't we use the team of the season? There he is. Mr. Carter. COD event is going great. People can't even get in. This is the 2-hour RTG, right? Yes. Yep. Yeah, we'll eat Calvin. Why not? It's my mid-level cards that I'm running out of now, hey? Oh my god. Ça, c'est un grand problème. I mean, is this something like a 94 will get us there? No? Maybe a 95? Oh god. Nope. Well, then I'm not gonna do it. That's stupid. Do I even have a 96 I'm willing to get rid of? I do. Oh my god. I guess we'll get rid of what? Mkhitaryan? Man, I don't need Tony. We used him a good amount already. Let's just yeet Tony. It's all good. We love you, Tony. Thank you for your service. Wait. Team of the week, team of the season, or FUT champs? What are these pencil dicks doing? That's a team of the season. Huh? That's outrageous behavior. What's my favorite food? Lebanese food, by far. Moments don't count? They count in other things, though. I thought they fixed that. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe not good. With Dino, you gotta be ruthless. Yep. I'm okay with that too. I'm happy with it. Ooh, Rossi, thanks, man.
Hey, man.
Emil, thank you very much. Air Bacon, thank you very much for the subs and support, guys. Appreciate you all. Cover your ears, guys, because Zway's gonna scream in them in a second. I think.
Yo, dude, what the fuck
No,
was that?
no F words. Zway back. No F words. No F words. Not allowed. What are these dupes, man? What are even these dupes? We get Rudiger back over the weekend. Yeah, well, if we get shapeshifters, yeah. It should be team of the seasons and shapeshifters, right? Realistically? I know Lebanon has great breakfast menu? Bro, Lebanon, I mean, I would say definitely has some good breakfasts. But it's all about the dinner, man. The shawarmas, the tabbouleh. Meza in general is amazing. Meza, I believe in English, translate to basically appetizers, like 1 million appetizers. When you go to like a traditional Lebanese restaurant, in Lebanon at least, you can basically sit and eat for 6 hours because you get these appetizers and it's 1,000,000,001 different things, right? Wara arish and tabbouleh and, you know, batinjin and hummus and all these little things. They're all different amazing platters. So good. You can't use TweetDeck anymore without paying? What do you mean? Really? Hold on. I think I'm on TweetDeck. Yeah. I think I'm on TweetDeck. Or did Musk buy TweetDeck as well? And then it only functions if you're a paying subscriber? Or has TweetDeck always been a Twitter entity? He's made it a paid service? That's kind of outrageous. Wara Arish? Oh my god, that's so funny. Is that new as of today? I mean, it works for me. I'm not paying for TweetDeck, but I mean, I do pay, obviously, for the idiotic Twitter checkmark. That brings me no positives. Just more abuse. Since yesterday? I guess mine's still working, so maybe I just get it with my Twitter subscription. I mean, fair play to Musk, man. You know, the advantages for a Twitter sub are growing, but I just don't know why. If you're not in the entertainment industry, I don't know why you would ever pay for a Twitter Blue thing. If you're a content creator, you're in media, you're a football player, whatever the excuse is, that you can definitely make it make sense and make it almost worthwhile. But if you're just a regular Joe Blow, God bless. I don't understand why you would ever bother. I just want Team of the Year Messi, bruv. Is that too much to ask? Alright, well, I guess no dupes is always a W. Can't you hide the paid subscriber blue icon? I don't know. That is so cringe, though. I mean, if you're paying for it, why are you hiding it? To look like a cool kid? Good lord. Is that real, or are you trolling? I feel like that's a troll, right? Surely that's not a real thing, that you can hide your blue tick. That's hilarious. I feel like that's gotta be a troll, though.
Hey, man.
So is that to now stop content creators and celebrities from being abused? God bless. Hey, whatever. Whatever works, I guess. To stop Twitter blue shaming. Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy. Hey man, these peepees suck. It's because of the backlash? I mean, what backlash? It's Twitter, it's the internet, man. Let those nerds cry in your mentions. Who cares? It's the internet. 99.9% of these pencil dicks would do nothing if they saw you in real life. Like, they're all just scrawny neck, micro penis weirdos that get some sort of validity or importance feeling in their life by being weird and toxic and horrible on the internet. Just let them scream into the abyss. Who cares? Damn, an 86 doesn't work, hey? That's nuts. It's all about X Premium. I love the sus name on the bill. Steph hasn't approached me yet saying, hey, what's this X Premium, babe? I'll just leave it. I'll leave it a blank stare too. I won't even answer. I'll be like, it's for business. It's a write-off. Wow, what a waste of 84s and 87s and 86s. Farming interactions with Twitter Blue has clogged up my feed. Yeah, I mean, half of tweets now you can't even take at face value of people being stupid. A lot of the time now it's just people posting weird stuff to get interactions. Mostly Twitter used to be when something utterly idiotic came across your feed, you'd be like, oh my god, this guy's the biggest moron ever, let me mute him or whatever, or whatever you want to do. But now I just roll my eyes because 90% of the time these outrageously dumb tweets are just people trying to get people to respond or retweet or quote retweet so they get their $5 revenue from Twitter. Nick's peepees are the worst. Mm-hmm. And I mean, again, that engagement farming increases views, which makes Musk and Twitter look, or X, sorry, look even better. So yeah, I mean, I suppose it is just at the end of the day endless. You should see Run the Fought Market's tweets about Ronaldo or Messi warfare. Yeah, but I mean, Run the Fought Market knows what he's doing. It's smart. It's smart. Why not? Why not let the idiots lose their mind in your mentions? I mean, it happens even with me if I tweet anything about Leeds. Bro, the outrage is hilarious. And I don't do it for engagement farming, but maybe I should. Maybe I should. All right, let's have a look at these pro clubs. This pro clubs stuff, guys. First, okay. Oh my God. Let's have a look at some pro clubs things. So, before we get our 85 by 10 to end off the episode here, EA did release new information about pro clubs, and I'm very excited about it. I mean, I've seen a few spoilers, crossplay being the first exciting thing, but we're going to do our quick or our deep dive here. We're going to have a look at the official video, and then we're going to go into the pitch notes and have a look at it. To me, Pro Clubs is one of the best game modes that's ever happened in any EA soccer football franchise, and it's been dead. Pro Clubs has been dead for a solid 5 years, so I'm hoping there's some really, really exciting things. I mean, crossplay already is exciting, so me being on PC, being back able to play with all of my other content creator homies across other consoles is awesome.
To our EA Sports FC 24 Deep Dive series. I'm Sheldon, Community Manager here at EA. And for this one, I've assembled a squad from the development team on Clubs and Volta to talk through what's new in these fan favorite modes. Tim, Brendan, how you guys doing?
Feeling great. Excited to be here.
All right, gents, let's waste no time. I've got one word that has been on the mind of our community for a long time. Crossplay.
Crossplay. Crossplay is finally coming to Clubs and Volta in FC 24. and we
Should have been something that was there for about the last 5 years.
And we know how highly anticipated this has been for such a social mode.
Now, similar to how crossplay works in our other game modes, it's still generation specific, and we'll also be able to play clubs on Switch for the first time ever, so that's super exciting.
This is just
My God, can we have
small
Switch
part
players
of
in
what
champs,
feels like
please?
some huge changes coming to clubs this year.
Yeah, we completely overhauled the Clubs League format to keep things fun and fresh throughout
Cool.
the year and have clubs come back season after season just like their favorite clubs in real life.
Cool.
It really feels like a revolution, and I just want to start there because when we talk about a new seasonal format, what is this all
what's this about?
So the first thing we did was break the whole year into seasons, and each
Okay.
season's theme and rewards will be inspired by the time of year and what's happening across the rest of the game.
Oh, damn.
Within each season, there are
Okay.
3 phases that clubs will compete in. A league phase,
Okay.
similar to division play from the past, a new promotion phase to climb the divisions, and an end-of-season playoff phase to climb the leaderboards and earn club rewards.
Ooh.
One point of difference, though, from traditional division play is there's no more relegation. So players will always be earning points and climbing higher and higher in the divisions, and you'll only be reset at the end of each season.
All right, I'm
Okay.
going to stop there because it's so many points that the community has been talking about. I'm going to start with promotion first because this is all new. How is this going to work?
So the goal with the new promotion format is to break up the intensity of regular league matches and promotion matches.
We really wanted clubs players to have a bigger dynamic range for what's at stake within each match. We even have some really cool new match intros that'll set the stage.
That's
as we
kinda
go into
cool.
Each new match. So whether you're playing the first match of the playoffs, or you're up for promotion, or maybe your teammate just scored a hat-trick in the last match and we want to celebrate that.
Yo!
That's something you'll see as you load into each match in clubs this year.
Okay,
No
I like
denying
it.
This is crunch time, the first promotion match, and no margin for error.
Oh,
The
that's
stage has
very
been set
cool.
now for playoffs.
Yeah, so these are the games we really want our players to mark on their calendar and round up the group chat for.
Absolutely. At the end of each season, clubs will be locked into their current division and the playoff phase begins. Clubs are given a fixed number of matches to compete over the course of the playoff phase. With each win, your club will climb that division playoff leaderboard and earn end-of-season rewards.
None of the matches in the
Okay.
playoffs will end in draws, so whenever there's a tie, you'll go to penalties and have it be decided
Oh,
there.
that's
And also,
sick,
you'll
man.
earn unique
We'll all
club
be
league
screaming
trophies
at
to decorate
Zwayback
your
for missing
stadium,
pens.
as well as your trophy cabinet as a reminder of some memorable playoff runs.
Okay.
Love the no draws here. Also love these trophies. So when all of this ends, what happens after playoffs?
Each club's division will be reset at the start of each season, giving you the opportunity to climb the divisions again and again and push for playoffs at a higher and higher level.
Cool.
You'll keep your fans and reputation, though, as well as your new skill rating, which is something our community has been looking for as a way to measure their success over a longer period of time.
That's kind of
Right, you mentioned
sick.
it briefly
It's going to
there,
be
Tim,
sweaty, though,
fans and
once you get to the higher
reputation.
divisions.
So how
but
is this going to be part of the club's experience?
fans and reputation.
Right.
Oh,
Fans
wow.
and reputation, how you build your club over the whole year. Essentially,
Ah.
Sunday League to Champions League.
Oh,
Every
that's
time
cool.
you play, you'll gain fans. And as you gain fans, your club's reputation will grow. Along with your club's skill rating, this is how you'll be able to track how far your club has come since the beginning.
Yeah, and these fans
That's
will literally
sick.
make your club better. Fans will connect to your stadium, grow your club's reputation, and you'll unlock bigger and bigger venues to play in and decorate. Fans will
Wow.
also help you attract better
So you get
players,
like a
so to
full
speak. The more
pro
fans you
club
have,
stadium
the
set
better
up
your
too
AI
now.
team will be.
Even the process of editing your stadium, Vandy, has been made more streamlined with stadium bundles
Cool.
that let you decorate your whole stadium with the click of a button.
Damn, we might be
Everything
back to
looking
playing pro
amazing
clubs,
here and
boys.
building the atmosphere. So what's new to pro personalization?
This is big W's, man.
New Vandy across clubs and Volta football. We want people to feel represented and really express themselves. That starts with more options. Hairstyles, tattoos, accessories,
Sure.
boots, whatever helps people put their personal twist on their pro.
And it goes beyond just looking good on the
Are they
pitch.
linking pro
Play
clubs
styles
and
are coming
Volta
to
together,
clubs in
which would be cool?
FC24 as well. So
Okay.
if you want to have the power shot of Haaland, you can equip that and take to the pitch, knowing you'll have that special ability to hit the target from long range. You'll unlock more playstyle slots as you progress, and you'll also earn a couple of
Jeez.
playstyles plus that will allow you to dial certain abilities up to 11.
Where perks
Oh,
are
wow.
about covering your deficits.
Wait, certain abilities up to
playstyles
11.
are very much used to amplify your strengths.
Very
Addressing
cool.
so many community questions and feedback here. And just to quickly recap, on top of everything that you just went over with play styles, we've got a new seasonal structure to clubs. With it, promotion
Okay.
and playoffs.
I mean, there's still a lot of
all
question
new
marks,
way
though.
To grow your club.
They didn't really cover how you upgrade your pro and if that changes.
personalization.
And more people to play with. Crossplay.
Right?
Serious facts. This has been an absolute pleasure, guys. Brendan.
So I would say, unless we get some big information in this deep dive, in terms of this part, right? Let me turn off the AC unit so you don't hear that too much in the background. I would say there's probably a few. So we know crossplay. There's no need. And it's generational. So PC, Xbox Series, whatever, and PS5 players will all play together. The PS4 and Xbox, whatever, 360 will be playing together. So that's no surprise there. Clubs League is pretty cool though. So I guess they covered this, right? League phase is when we begin each new season, accumulate points by winning matches, earn the right to fight for promotion from Div 5 to higher and higher divisions, all the way up to the top clubs of the football pyramid, the elite division. The higher you climb, the better the rewards. You have the opportunity to fight for come playoff time. League matches starting in Division 5. Clubs will no longer. I mean, I would love to organize with all of the content creator buddies that we used to play with, like one day a week where we play 2 to 3 hours of pro clubs every week and see how far we can go up by the end of FUT and how high rated our pro clubs players are by the end of FUT. Now that we can all be on different consoles, like how sick would that be? Me, Nep, Mav, we can get Chani and Habes back, and Zway and Matt HD, and so many different people all playing. Nep, obviously, I'm sure I said Nep first, but wouldn't that be amazing to bring that back from the very beginning? That's so cool, man. Yeah, no relegation, just promotion, which is probably a good thing. Starting in Division 5, clubs will no longer have a limited number of matches to obtain the points required to fight for promotion. In EA and FC24, every point earned takes your club one step closer to success. That means any losses won't damage your club's existing point total, and more importantly, no relegation. Though that doesn't mean that we're letting you off easy. Each new division will bring tougher opponents and a higher required points target to reach promotion matches. Promotion matches. When a club has earned the required amount of points within their division, they'll proceed to promotion matches. These are do or die series of matches that will decide your promotion fate as you move through the club's league divisions. Draws won't help you here. Your club will be challenged to win a specific amount from a fixed number of total matches. Win 1 of 3 matches, for example. Hit the required wins threshold and you'll celebrate promotion. Fall short and your club will remain in its current division with a reduced points total, placing you just a few steps away from another attempt. I love it. I really do love it. I think this could be awesome. I really do think this could be awesome. I think this could be really, really good. As you rise through the divisions, the promotion competition will intensify, providing a suitable challenge to clubs of all skill levels, ensuring a place in the elite division is reserved for the best of the best. After the league phase, all clubs are locked to their respective divisions, and their focus will turn to all new club playoffs. So first of all, let's talk about league rewards. Each time your club gains promotion, you earn rewards in the form of fans to grow your club's reputation or club customization items to mark your rise through the divisions. So they really haven't covered the actual upgrade trees and whatnot. I mean, one of, I think, my biggest complaints, especially in pro clubs through the years, is as much as everybody likes to play in the attack, I grew up in real life playing at striker, but when it comes to games now, I like being the Busquets of the setup. I like seeing the whole game and kind of having everything funnel through me and in and out of me. It's kind of the last few years how I've played as well with the boys, whether I play as a dual DM or as one of the center backs. I like being a ball playing center back, that type of thing. And one of the most annoying things through the years in pro clubs is the huge disparity of growing your pro and the ways to grow your pro and the ways to earn growth for your pro defensively and in defensive mechanics or passing mechanics versus just scoring infinite goals. And it doesn't seem like they've talked about this, and I hope they do address that, because that's one of the most annoying things for people, other than people that just want to bang goals endlessly. The way to grow your pro is very limited when it comes to the defensive or midfield side of things. So the playoff phase. Clubs playoffs are the crowning glory, the climatic event of every club's season, league season. Taking place over the final week of every club season, playoffs are the time to unite the squad and battle it out for bragging rights and big rewards against the best clubs in your division. At the beginning of the playoffs, all clubs will be locked into pools based on their division and challenged with completing a set number of matches to rank as high as possible on their respective division playoff table. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Playoffs matches are high stakes. Draws aren't an option. Every match will proceed to extra time followed by penalties. Oh, okay, so they will be extra time, followed by penalties to determine a winner. Goal difference could be pivotal, so competing until the end will give your club a fighting chance against the competition. After your club has completed... okay. All right. After the club... Steph just walked in mid-recording saying, don't go outside, there's a bear. It's all good. We'll go drop kick the bear in the nuts after this. After your club has completed all of their playoff matches for the season, he can continue to play league matches during the playoff phase period to earn increase for your club's reputation. Okay. So again, playoff rewards and season end. After each club league season, both you and your club will earn rewards based on your playoff performance. So push for playoffs. So for Elite Division, you're getting fans, you're getting a gold trophy, you get Volta coins, and you get season. So season's points, I would assume, goes towards your upgrades, like your player or your character upgrade. Each season will have its own unique trophy in gold, silver, and bronze. How cool is that, man? I really... Wait, and contribution to the club. Any player that contributes a minimum of one playoff match for their club and remains on the roster at season's end will earn Volta coins to spend on their latest gear in the Volta shop. And season's points to improve their clubs or Volta football shared seasonal progression path. Oh, okay. All right. So no news in terms of overall progression. Fans and reputation. Do we really care about this? So for the first time, every club match will contribute to shared progression system, allowing clubs to grow together. So you get higher overall AI club mates, higher tier stadiums, stadium vanity, okay? Club customization. Your club stadium will reflect the journey your club has gone on with several overhauled stadium customization experience, which is kind of cool. You get to build up a really crazy stadium starting from a low-end stadium and working your way up. I like that a lot. I also like the new presentations that they have, which is pretty great. So there are stadium bundles. There's pitch trophies, which is pretty sick. So you get to flex like a gold trophy that you got in the previous season. Animated tifos along with our classic tifos. Okay, I know a lot of people don't care about this, but I do think this is a nice touch for clubs. Playstyles, that's cool too. Building some absolute meta pros is going to be pretty enjoyable. Each playstyle affects gameplay in a big way, granting your virtual pro a set of unique abilities to make them stand out on the pitch. Playstyles, I mean, maybe we do like a stream pro clubs as well. Could be fun, depending on who will be able to play. Enhance those signature abilities to a world-class level, reflecting the iconic talents. I wonder if you'll be able to only be part of one club. So if like I play with my viewers, will I then be able to jump onto the YouTuber or Twitch streamer pro clubs that I want to organize as well? The ease of transfers, I find something that they should allow you to be in 1 to 3 different clubs at the same time, where when you leave the clubs, you don't lose all your stats. Do you know what I'm saying? I understand that's not realistic, if you will, but I think in the way that this is a video game, that would be very cool, so that you could have one with your friends, one with college friends, and one maybe in through the forums or through a Twitch streamer. You get into like a very sweaty pro clubs, like a VFL and those types of things, right? So I don't really know if that's going to be something that's possible, but that should be something that they bring to pro clubs, where you can alter between maybe 2 or 3 different clubs without losing your stats and or your status with each club. Would be very, very good to have. So plenty of room to experiment and hone your specialties, with up to 6 playstyle slots and 2 playstyle plus slots to be unlocked through the course of your virtual pro player growth progression. First time you enter, you'll have 1 playstyle slot and a full range of playstyles unlocked to begin with. From there, you can unlock a maximum to 6 playstyle slots by earning growth XP. Ah, okay. So you're not limited to what you can get, you're just limited to the slots, which is pretty interesting. I think I like that, actually, as a new way to do it. I do. So then I wonder how you increase your stats overall. While you're free to assign any unlocked style, each position group will have a maximum amount of playstyles they can assign for each playstyle group. We believe this provides players with enough room for experimentation while encouraging players to create builds using all positions. I like it, man. That is cool. Switch. Okay, so that's nothing. And additional changes. So we got leaderboards. What skill rating used for is a tool used to evaluate clubs and compare them against each other, not used to influence matchmaking or any other processes. Okay. How is it calculated? Will determine, so league and playoff matches will determine changes to your skill rating. Win a match, your skill rating goes up. Lose, it'll go down. Okay. Imagine the way it changes depends on key factors, current skill rating of both you and your opponent. So if you play a really high skill opponent and win, maybe you get a big skill boost. But if you play a low skill opponent and lose, you get a big drop, right? Similar to the way I think they used to do Elite Rivals. No? Elite Rivals used to be like that. Drop-in updates. Drop-in lobby is getting an upgrade. After you and your new teammates have put in a strong performance on the pitch, we want to make it easier for you to stay together, solidify new bonds, ensure each drop-in match is a fun experience. After grouping with a new team of players for a club's drop-in match, by default, you'll now be kept together from match to match. Simply select next match for a post-match menu, or let the countdown timer in the lobby expire. Is that new for this year? Or is that something they had last year? That's also amazing, man. That's very, very cool. Kind of like having a club and an international team in terms of swapping. Yeah, exactly. Player customization. Oh, good God. Will feature dual mode player customization items more than ever before. That means more tattoos, hairstyles, facial hair, more facial accessories, boots. I mean, I'm boring. I'll probably just go with the same look that I have gone for the last 15 years of playing pro clubs. Broadcast and gameplay improvements. So this is
From here on in, everything.
God, can I mute that audio? Why is this so fucking loud? Never mind. Dynamic match intros. So we saw that from the actual video, but that's very, very cool. Little dynamic and visual changes into pro clubs. I think will just make it fun for people that enjoy pro clubs. The start of every pro clubs match, maybe the amount of clean sheets you have as a keeper will pop up. We saw assists or most goals. Little things like that. Playing with your homies, I think, is awesome. Run styles and penalty styles powered by Hypermotion. Oh God. AI mimic technology. We have introduced a new number of run styles. New penalty kick avatar. New penalty kick animations.
And it's gone
I like it. I like it. Oh God, let's not have that just constantly replaying. I like it, boys.
And it's gone in.
It's very, very... I'm not even on the same page! Oh my God, and it's gone in over and over. Okay, stop it! Jesus, Lord have mercy. All right, well, there's the deep dive for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you're excited for EAFC 24. This will be made into a standalone video, but obviously is going to be part of the RTG Epi. So let's finish off with an 85 by 10. Yeah, Jacko, if you can get the start and finish timestamps for that, message that to Armalika as a instant upload for the main channel. That would be fantastic. And then this upload will probably be an 8 a.m. upload, I think is what we're going to do. All right. Do we finish with 1 or 2 85 by 10s? Should we do 2? Let's just finish with 2. I'm going to end with a Team of the Year Messi here, boys. Wait, I have 2 more to do? Wait, are these up to 6 now? 5? How many of these do we have, boys? This is great. I mean, we might as well, right? Last chance at Adinho. So we need an inform. Don't think I'll be able to use many of these guys. Maybe only 3. Let's see. He can go. He can go. Zlatan obviously has to stay. He can go. He can go. He can go. Considering it's 88 rated, man, honestly, I think I overdid this. Let's see. 86. 88. Maybe we can take 1 out. 88. Nope, so only one of the 90s can go. All good. Done deal there. Should be using these guys for Dino, though. Let's be real. Okay. Let's finish with 2 85 by 10s. Come on. Let's get a Team of the Year Messi. Please. Please, pack gods. No. Okay, at least it's a 91. High rated. High rated is good. Are we going to get a Dangler dupe or what? Dangle my dupes. No. I guess an Icon Clivert is decent. All right, boys. Last pack of the Epi. We'll see you guys for Saturday's upload, Saturday's grind, and then Saturday's upload. I appreciate you all. Hopefully you're enjoying the new Fuddies content and whatever that will be coming out in a little bit. As always, we'll catch you beauties on the flip side. The last buzzer beater pack for Lionel Messi is right here. Come on. Give me a Team of the Year Messi, please. No! I just want Team of the Year Messi. It's not a big ask. Oh, God, that is a horrible... Come on. Dangle me for the final pack. Is there even good icons? Like maybe a Lothar, I suppose, would have been the only one that's exciting. We got the Canadian Dream again, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.